What's up, guys? It's Fahrenheit. So the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Finals are happening, and after day one, they actually announced, or during day one, they announced that there's officially a season 3, and they gave some insight as to what can be expected in said season 3. And I just wanted to talk in this video just a little bit about my thoughts on that and my impressions, because as they were talking about it, I was just like, it actually really was exciting to think about some of the new things, new changes that they're bringing to the game. It's really gonna kind of like breathe new life into the game. They talk about all kinds of balance changes into the system, the actual battle system. They talk about the biggest thing that people were actually looking for, I think, was assist selection. So you can now choose like what attack you want your assist to have. So something more akin to like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, not quite on the same level I think as like Skullgirls necessarily, because if I remember Skullgirls, I think you could actually like choose what commands you want the characters to do, which is really interesting. I don't know exactly how crazy that could get, but it's basically Marvel 2. You have, from the looks of it, you have an A, B, and C assist, and it looks like you can, just like Marvel, I believe Marvel 2 is like that. So it's just like, dude, this changes, that alone changes so much, right? That alone changes so much. There's other things too that they've done, but that right there, man, oh man, I was just like, wow. So they're basically trying to make it so that you don't have to worry about choosing a character just because of the assist's value as much. And that's just so, like, that was an issue I've had with the game since the beginning. Like, when I got the game pretty much day one, I think I pre-ordered the game. Yeah, I pre-ordered it. And I'm just like, man, that's one of the things that I was immediately apprehensive about when I got my hands on the game. Was I was just like, it felt like you had to pick Vegeta, even if you didn't want to, or you had to pick Goku, even if you didn't want to, or you had to pick Yamcha, even if you didn't want to, or you had to pick Majin Buu, even if you didn't want to. By Majin Buu, I mean Kid Buu, but I call him Majin Buu because he's actually Majin Buu. But anyway, it's like it's cool if you want to pick these characters, but it's like it feels like if it's tied to the assist, then it's just like you have to pick them just because you need a valuable assist, but not because you actually want that character. But now, and so what that meant was you had to build your team around one singular character. And a lot of people on YouTube, they would talk about like how to build a team in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and they'd be like, well, just pick the one character you actually want to play, and then just build a team around that character, which is a valid strategy, I would imagine, right? Because you're trying to build synergy with your favorite character at that point, and that's cool. But that just means that the other two characters might be characters that you don't actually care about at all. You don't actually want to play them. They just work so well, like, right? Then the problem with that, though, is that over time the meta starts to kind of rear its head, and it basically just means it doesn't matter who your favorite character is. If you're not playing GT Goku or Bardock or Goku Super Saiyan or Kid Buu, or in other words Majin Buu, then you're not really playing the game. Is what it started to seem like, right? And over time, like after now that we're in her third season, that's pretty much where we're at in season 2, moving into season 3. That's what it's looking like. Like if and I haven't played the game in a while, right? But I still watch it, and whenever I watch tournaments, that's pretty much what it seems like. It's what's going on, right? You got your Bardocks all over the place. You've got Teen Gohans everywhere, which it's kind of a nice surprise because I was like, when did he become the meta? He was not the meta for the longest time. That's the homeboy right there. Nobody was really messing with Teen Gohan like that for the longest time. It took a long time for him to become the meta, but anyway, now you don't have to worry about picking a character just for the assist, right? Because now if you don't want to play, Kid Buu, you don't have to, even though you might still want to play Kid Buu, because I don't imagine this is going to affect him that much, because he's still going to be a really valuable character even on point. He's still a very valuable point character. But this means that you can have characters who are valuable point characters, but their assist might not be that good. So if you wanted to play 18, right, and you 18 is a very good point character, but her assist is not really good, and maybe you don't want to have her on point. Like for example, if I wanted to play 21-18, but 18 and 21 don't work well together because they both are vying for that point spot as the point character. But now 18 having an offensive assist, now she's got to have at least one offensive assist, and that's exciting. It's like, oh dude, at least she's gonna have an offensive assist. What is it gonna be? Are they gonna give her the grab? Is she gonna be able to grab? Or is she gonna be able to grab you, right? That'd be too good, right? You can't grab out of stun. That'd be too crazy. You like in combo by GT Goku in the corner, and then Majin Buu, Kid Buu goes and throws his assist out there, and then you throw a grab, a light, no, say like a mid grab from 18. She just snatches you up, tosses you, and then 17 kicks you into the air and launches you, and you just go straight into a launch combo. That'd be too crazy. That'd be too crazy. Maybe they probably have to do it like you have to grab from neutral, so you can't grab from block stun type of deal, right? Maybe but even still, if it's like that and you still just like you just stop your combo just for a split second and then you throw that out there in the midst of chaos, like if you throw like a Trunks is like what's his assist called, Saving the Future or something like that, you throw that out there, covers the screen, and you hide 18 in there just at the last moment, and then she just snatches them up and just free combo. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy, right? You have like Goku, maybe you'll have an upwards Kamehameha like GT Goku, right? Krillin will now be viable. So for people who are like, they don't want to pick Krillin because his assist is Garbo, even though him himself is pretty good, from what I hear, some people say, they devalue him so much because his assist isn't good. But now he'll have a legitimate assist. Maybe they'll just give this man a Kamehameha and be done with it, you know? So he'll have a legitimate assist now. Maybe he'll have a Kamehameha, and then his other one will be like his gimmick, like the shadow clone thing, where he kind of like does like substitutes, and then he just kicks you overhead. Like maybe you'll have one of those. That'd be sick. That would be great, because now people can play who they want to play and not have to worry about having to play around other characters and their assists, you know. The one that gets me really excited though is like the 18 grab, because we don't know what these assists are gonna be. We've only saw like just a few of them. We only saw a few. I think we saw Trunks might have did like a Masenko, and then I think Piccolo did like his like antenna laser thing. You know, I think they showed Yamcha had like a Kamehameha. I think I might have saw that. I might be making that up. If Goku has like a Kamehameha forward, a Kamehameha upwards or diagonal, and they mean like a rushing punch, right? Like his dashing, his quarter circle forward punch. I think that's what that is. Is that is? Yeah. And he just like rushes in, does like the punch. Basically like Bardock type of thing, I think. Like he just rushes in, does like a lariat type of deal. I think that's what Bardock does. So that's like I would imagine Goku's assist would be, because remember, it's gotta be 3. So it's like 21. The thing that gets me excited about 21 though is, if she has her energy ball, right? That's currently 1. Her second one would have to be probably like her aerial dive, right? Where she does like a dive. She dives and like head first into the ground. That I would imagine that's what it would have to be, because I don't think she doesn't really have any other special attacks other than that, I don't think, right? But dude, what if her assist is her attack steal? Her ability steal is an assist. If that, man, I'm getting myself too excited even thinking about that. Like, cause I don't even know if that's gonna be a thing, but just think about the possibilities. If you can assist ability steal, and then the next time you steal the ability, and then when she steals it, she throws them across the screen, and then you can pick up the opponent from that and transition into a combo. And then if you use the assist again, maybe you're not in the same combo, but the next combo you use the assist again. She uses the ability she stole, and if you switch her out, she'll have the ability if you didn't use the ability yet. Dude, she would be, that sounds so dangerous. I don't know how good it would be. And again, this is completely hypothetical, but like that just sounds so dangerous. That means she can constantly cycle through enemy abilities, even when she's not on the field. That is super exciting, dog. See, and it's stuff like that. So that's just the assist thing. And then there's stuff like they're changing the UI. The UI looks really like a lot more elaborate and fancy. It looks really cool now. That's a cool thing that they're doing. They're updating things like that. Makes the game feel more new. And then they've got like even some new modes. They said they didn't elaborate on that, but they said there's gonna be new modes too. So that's really exciting. Oh yeah. And then I couldn't exactly tell what was going on, but apparently now you got like a type of like a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 type of X Factor thing going on now. Because you already had sparking, right? But they showed an example of Teen Gohan where he, after losing a character during sparking, and gains an additional bar of meter, going from level 4 bars to 5 bars, I guess just as a buff for losing your character, maybe in sparking. So if you're in sparking and you lose a character, you get an additional bar of meter, allowing him to use a level 5. and it just deleted the opposing character's health bar. I think it took like 80% damage or something. It just ended him raw, just super bam. His health was gone, deleted his ass. I was just like, oh my lord. There was people in this Twitch chat that were saying it was Z Factor. I love that. They should call it that. No, seriously, they should call it Z Factor. I like that a lot. Oh man, so I'm super excited about that. That's super dope. And see, this is cool because doing stuff like this is like the kind of stuff that other communities and other games complain about, like, hey, you know, fix your game and polish up the things you already have before you start adding new stuff and charging people for new content. And that's what's happening here. We already know, like, Ultra Instinct Goku's a thing. We know that there's going to be season 3 characters. We already they pretty much confirmed that. So we know that's coming. So what's more important is to fix what's already there, polish what's already there, improve the overall experience of the game. Because you go and you just add UI Goku, who knows? Like, UI Goku might just end up just being a terror, and he just changes the meta. So now everybody just picks UI Goku, and he's just the new GT Goku. And it's like, what's fun about that? Like, now you just see everybody picks him, and it's in every tournament, everybody just has a UI Goku now. It's UI Goku Super Saiyan, and freaking Majin Buu now, like, or UI Goku, GT Goku Super Saiyan. It's like, it's UI Goku, GT Goku, Bardock. It's just like, it'll just be the same old story all over again. Or even worse, he might be the Dragon Ball FighterZ version of Bruce Leroy Smith from Tekken 7. I like calling him Bruce Leroy Smith. I know it's just Leroy Smith, but I like calling him Bruce Leroy Smith. And if anyone's been paying attention to what's going on with that character in Tekken 7, he just is just perfect. It's just the perfect character. There's no reason to play anyone but him. It's that bad. So it stagnates the game, especially in a competitive setting when you have stuff like that. But when you make these kinds of, like, the quality of life overall changes, and it not only does it spice up the game and make it more interesting to play again, but also it gives the game life again on the competitive scene. You know what I mean? It makes it more interesting to see again, and also it makes it not only because it varies things up, so you don't keep seeing the same thing all over, like, over and over again, because the meta stagnates, but also because you get to see how the players can get creative with all kinds of new options, and it's just like a smorgasbord of different options. You get to see different players express themselves with these different characters and their favorite characters, and it gives you ideas of what you could do with your favorite characters. That's just great, man. It's great. Like, I'm happy to see stuff like this. You know, Dragon Ball FighterZ is doing this. You know, like Overwatch is doing the same thing now. They're just trying to, you know, when developers try to go out of the way to take a pre-existing game and really try and mix it up for players to keep things fresh. That's great. I love that. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I was watching the tournament and I saw Tomoko Hiroki. That's my Japanese mama right there. That's Okasan right there. She was talking about you know, all the different changes, and I was like, wait a minute, what is she talking about? And I got excited, and I had to go back and watch that part of the Twitch stream again just to make sure I got everything. So I felt like I had it on my head. I was excited about it. I was like, I need to talk about this. I need to speak into a microphone about this. So I did. So anyway, that's just all I wanted to say about it. Anyone wants to comment about this? Anyone's interested in talking about it? Your own ideas, your own, like, wishes or hopes of things that they might do. You know, are you also excited for the idea of 21 being able to steal abilities through assists and carry that over when she tags in or tags out, and use assist abilities through assist? I mean, attack abilities through assist. Oh man, let me know in the comment section below what you guys are excited about. You know, if you saw it, what you think about it. And that's it, guys. Fahrenheit out.